no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. Leaving my mark like a...
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Now, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Dobbins. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jared Cook hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Cowboys make over a first and again at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Second down and 7. Rodgers going to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, you think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Off the play fake, Mariota. Man open, that's Robert Foster, complete. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Mariota now. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. Play action now, Mariota. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. To throw is Mariota. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Foster. 4th down, Mariota. That'll be complete to Cook. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington 1st down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
7-7, our score after one. Second and 5 from the 8. They'll pitch it out to Mitchell. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Elijah Mitchell hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have moved out in front. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 14-7. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the try to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for now. 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Washington. Deontay Johnson, 36 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Rodgers. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Rodgers to throw once more. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Anderson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Open man is Anderson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Dobbins will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Rodgers now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
26.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
There's another example that playing football isn't strictly being physical. You got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Stephon Diggs from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. First down, Mariota. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mariota. He gets this out to Foster on the right side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On play action, Mariota. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action, Mariota. And that is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now Mariota. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the red zone now, Mariota. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play fake, Mariota. And Cook has it, left side. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. A huge play there for Washington. 46 yards.
On the counter, Mitchell.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, Mariota. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. Down inside the 10. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Mitchell. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Elijah Mitchell
with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
On 1st down, Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
They'll give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. That's caught by Howard.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Well, that's always a good place to throw it, just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Found his target. It's Anderson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw. And nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. One more time with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Another run with Mitchell. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down.
Here's Mitchell.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Emmanuel Ogbah finding his way to the ball for a big stop there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
A give here to Mitchell.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run here with Spiller. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
A handoff from Mitchell running left. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Elijah Mitchell. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers going deep for Diggs. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 72 yards.
No surprise he was targeted on that play, because you and I both know quarterbacks like guys who can catch the ball, but they actually expect that. They love the guys who do something with it after the catch.
Impressive making him miss on that tackle attempt. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Here's Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Now Mariota on 4th down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Back to throw, Rodgers. Flush to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Rodgers to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. Flushed out right.
Brought in by Dobbins near the sideline.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
To throw is Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 135 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. First down, here's Mitchell. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mariota with a knee to the ground, and that should be it.